Imagine walking into a room and everyone's energy seems to shift. You feel an invisible wall between you and others. Did you just say something wrong? Maybe not. Sometimes the way we carry ourselves, the signals we send without words, can speak volumes about us. And these silent cues might be the reason some people unconsciously push away. We often underestimate the sway of body language, assuming that our words are the main melody in the song of communication. But nonverbal communication is its own composition, one that can harmonize or clash with our spoken words. If you've ever found yourself wondering why certain individuals struggle to connect despite their best efforts, the answer might lie in the realm of unconscious body language. In this journey through the intricacies of human interaction, we'll explore common body language cues that may be unknowingly pushing people away. It's essential to note that these signs aren't absolute. People can have various reasons for their body language, and context matters too. But understanding these potential pitfalls can help us become more self-aware and empathetic communicators. Body language cue no. 1. Closed off posture. Picture this. You're sitting in a chair with your arms crossed, shoulders slightly slumped forward, gaze fixed on your phone. Without realizing it, you're sending out a silent message. Closed off posture. Whether it's keeping your arms tightly crossed, slouching your shoulders, or avoiding eye contact, can signal disinterest and defensiveness. It's like building a wall around yourself, making it harder for others to connect with you on a deeper level. Why does this happen? Often it's a subconscious response to stress, anxiety, or a lack of trust. Perhaps you had a rough day, or there's an unresolved conflict that's weighing on your mind. Whatever the reason, this body language can unintentionally push people away, leaving them unsure if they should breach the barrier you've erected. Let's take a closer look at the specifics. Crossed arms can convey a reluctance to open up, or a need to protect oneself. Slouched shoulders can project a lack of confidence or a desire to withdraw. And avoiding eye contact can signal a fear of vulnerability. Let's see how we can turn the tune around. Instead of crossing your arms, keep them uncrossed, palms down, which symbolizes openness. Sit up straight, but not stiffly, shoulders relaxed, chin level. Meet people's gazes, maintaining appropriate eye contact. It's like clearing the walls and extending a hand in friendship. Others will likely respond by lowering their own barriers and sharing more openly. Body language cue number 2, fidgeting and nervous tics. Have you ever noticed how some people seem restless during conversations, constantly fidgeting or displaying nervous tics? Whether it's tapping fingers, twirling hair, or pushing glasses up the bridge of their nose, these behaviors can inadvertently create a disconnect between them and those around them. Why do these habits develop? Often it's due to a lack of confidence or a need to find release. Some people simply have high energy levels and fidgeting helps them channel that energy. However, from the outside looking in, this constant movement can appear as a lack of focus or even disrespect towards the conversation or the people involved. It can also signal underlying anxiety, which might stem from social awkwardness or a fear of judgment. If you're trying to engage with someone who's displaying these habits, it's important to be patient and understanding. Try not to interpret the fidgeting as a sign of disrespect. Instead, focus on the words being spoken and the overall context of the interaction. You might even find it helpful to gently guide the conversation, providing moments of pause and reflection. Now, how can we shift the tune of fidgeting and nervous tics? While some habits may be deeply ingrained, it's possible to cultivate mindfulness around them. Start by recognizing the triggers that cause you to fidget. Is it a particular sound, a visual stimulus, or a certain topic of conversation? Once you've identified your triggers, you can develop coping mechanisms. For example, if you tend to tap your fingers when you're anxious, you might consciously decide to clasp your hands instead. It's about finding alternative outlets for your energy that are less distracting to those around you. Over time, with practice and patience, these new habits can become second nature. Body language cue, no. 3. Lack of engagement. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe, sipping your coffee as a friend excitedly recounts a recent adventure. You offer polite smiles and nods, but your gaze remains fixed on your phone, scrolling through social media posts. Your friend might feel ignored and unimportant. Why does this happen? Sometimes it's because our minds are elsewhere, caught up in our thoughts or digital distractions. Other times it might be a manifestation of social anxiety, making it difficult to focus on the person in front of us. But here's the thing, not engaging can send a message of disinterest or even disrespect, causing the other person to feel alienated and the bond between you to weaken. So how can we harmonize our body language to show engagement? First, put away your phone, giving your full attention to the person speaking. Lean in slightly, mirroring their body language, and maintain appropriate eye contact. Respond with verbal cues like, "That's amazing," or "Tell me more," showing you're invested in the conversation. It's about creating a space where the other person feels seen, heard, and valued. Remember, it's not about pretending to be interested. It's about genuinely investing in the connection. When you give someone your full, focused attention, you communicate respect and care. This fosters a sense of safety and trust, allowing the relationship to grow and flourish. Understanding the nuances of body language can be a transformative journey. It equips us with the knowledge to recognize potential barriers in our communication and replace them with more open, inviting gestures. While it's important to be aware of these body language cues that could be repelling people, it's equally crucial to remember that context matters. A closed posture after a joke might be a playful response rather than a sign of disagreement. Fidgeting during a job interview could be due to nerves rather than disrespect. It's like learning a new language. There are rules and nuances, but every individual is different. So while these cues can serve as valuable guides, they shouldn't dictate our judgments. Moreover, cultural differences play a significant role in body language. A direct gaze might be valued in one culture, yet seen as rude in another. Understanding these variations can help us appreciate the richness of human interaction while avoiding unintentional offense. Cultivating self-awareness is the first step towards mastering this silent language. Take time to observe your own body language. Notice what signals you're sending out and whether they align with the messages you want to convey. It might be helpful to ask trusted friends for feedback in a kind, non-judgmental way. And remember, we all have our unique quirks and habits. The key is to be mindful of them and how they affect those around us. If a habit is causing discomfort, consider making adjustments, but don't strive for perfection. A little awkwardness or an occasional stumble is part of the human experience. It's how we navigate and learn from these moments that truly matters. As we conclude this exploration into body language, remember that every small step counts. Consciously practicing these tips can lead to more meaningful connections over time. You might find that the world responds in kind, opening doors to better communication, deeper relationships, and a richer understanding of the silent language we all speak. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this content valuable, please subscribe and stay tuned for more insightful videos on communication and human behavior. Together, let's continue to learn, grow, and navigate the complexities of human interaction. Till next time.